So you're thinking about moving to Suffolk, Virginia, and you want to know where you can find a nice neighborhood where there's waterfront views and a community that is right off the highway but still nestled so closely to restaurants, shopping, and many more amenities, but it has that luxurious feel too. Well, I got just the one for you. It's going to be Governors Pointe today, and I'm going to be taking you to it. Over here right now in front of Governors Pointe, I'm at the shops on the Village Green, and right behind me you will see the Vintage Tavern, where that is an awesome wine place that you may want to check out as well too. Great food, and it's right outside Governors Pointe, access to the neighborhood. Man, you're going to love this neighborhood so much more, but you already know what we got to talk about first. If there's a time that you're thinking about moving to Norfolk or anywhere like this, even in Suffolk as well too, this is the place that you want to stop at, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell right now, so that way you can be the first to learn about new things that's going on in these communities out here in the 7 cities and Norfolk, Virginia. But you already know I'm your host, Craig Houston, and we like to help all you who would like to check out this channel, and we appreciate your support. But I also want you to know that we're going to keep on doing things for you here. So if you ever want to move to Norfolk, or you're thinking about buying or selling in Norfolk, this is the place to be. So let's get to what we want to go to on our first stop today. The first stop is actually going to be about in the 500 level range, and then we're going to go up a little bit more to about the $780,000 range today too. So I really want you to just get a vibe for what's actually going on in this community, and let me know if you're already living in Governors Pointe, or if you live in Suffolk and you're thinking about moving to Governors Pointe. Let me know some of the cons and some of the pros that you consider when it's time to move to that area as well too, for those who may be watching this video. So I'll catch you soon. Let's get over to the first house. So one of the things that you need to know about if you're going to move to this community is that it actually has a HOA, obviously because of how nice this community is. HOA fees are about $142 per on homeowner, okay? So, but what does that actually come? It comes with a clubhouse, a community center, access to a pool, obviously, and then it has a lot of amenities inside the clubhouse. I'm actually going to take you by there after we finish up here, and we'll get a little bit more into a lot of the things that that clubhouse actually provides you. But we're getting ready to pull up to our listing because I want to talk to you about this home, because it's a cottage transitional. It was built in about 2005 or so, and it actually has immaculate features as well too. It's a little outdated but can be upgraded, obviously, but this is going to be a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, actually 3,419 square feet, making it on the market for about $520,000, and that's going to give you about $152.50 per square foot. So if this is something that you want to look into, this community just has that vibe, and I just want you to kind of see some of the community as well. Walk through a bit here, but I want you to see these homes that you actually get. The lot sizes are immaculate and huge, okay? It gets to you that feel of that sense of belonging with no one actually behind you in certain areas of the community. And if you get those certain lots, it just makes the best sense for you to actually pounce on this. This is when I was talking about earlier, when you're going to see a community that's going to give you that vibe of you're away from the city life, but also being away from the city life, you still have everything that you kind of need from a homeowner standpoint, and then you have restaurants, dining, shopping close by, so you don't have to really worry about those as well too. So we're going to get you on over to house number 2, and then we're going to get you over to the clubhouse. I'll see you here in a second. So we're making our way to our second home of the day that I want to show you. This one is going to be under contract, but we'll talk about that here in a second. One of the main things that I wanted to talk to you about though in this community is that there not only is still lots available where building is still happening, there's still waterfront building actually happening over here too. And I think they may only have one waterfront property lot available, or it may have already been bought and reserved, and now they're just starting to get it under contract to start building the home that they want to put on the waterfront on the Nansemond River as well too. But this community has so many amenities and features that you have to come out here and you have to take a tour of it and actually find out if this is actually the property, the neighborhood that you actually want to be in. I think that it's always an opportunity for in these markets to find one, as I always like to talk about. Actually, in 2020 and 2021, we saw a lot of high turnover rate in this community because it's such a highly developed and highly demanded community that people wanted to be in this community right away, and they was willing to pay top dollar over asking, sometimes even in cash deals, to get this home under contracts in this neighborhood. And you can just tell as I cross the street that this community is built with luxury in mind, and that's what you really want to see. as you think about this community. So think about some of the things that you actually want to see in your home, and I can guarantee you that you more likely could either, one, find it in this neighborhood, or two, it may be an opportunity to still build the same things and amenities and quantities and qualities that you're looking for as well too. So don't shy away from the opportunity to come check out this community and see what it actually has to provide you, because that's what you're going to really get the most bang for your buck, especially when we talk about square footage. Okay, like per square foot lots are some of the most amazing things here. And like this home right here, it's going to be a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 5,192 square feet, almost 5,200 square feet of living space, and it's on the market right now under contract for $789,000, and it's almost about $152 per square foot. So when you think about that lot and you see how beautiful it is and how gorgeous it is, it gives you the opportunity to understand that it's multiple opportunities in this market possibly coming up later on this year where you may be able to find exactly what it is that you're looking for as well too. And we're going to get on over to our market recap, and I'm going to show you the clubhouse too before we do that. But I'm going to get over to our market recap, and then we'll get you up out of here. So, but stay tuned. I got a special place I want to take you to. So I wanted to get you a shot and give you an understanding of what the community center had inside of Governors Pointe as well too, so that way that you can see what your HOA fees are actually giving you and providing you with services of. So you do get the big community center here as well for all the Governors Pointe's homeowners, but then you also have access to not only the community center, but it has tennis courts, playgrounds, it actually has barbecue pits, and then also you get access to the actual Nansemond River as well too, as part of being part of this association. They have access points there as well too. But this is the community center. This is actually, like I said, this community is well developed, over 136 homes in this community. Currently only 2 listings, 1 under contract like we just showed you, and 1 active. Obviously there probably will be more that comes up at the later end of this year as we get towards some school year being almost done and people wanting to make their next move after the summer, before school starts again in the fall. So there may be opportunities that may present themselves, and like I said, there are still a lot available here in this community if you actually want to be here as well too. So just let me know, reach out to me, let me know what you think about this community. We're gonna go ahead and do our actual market recap over at a special place that I want to bring up to you. So I'll see you there. I'll talk to you soon. So that was our neighborhood tour of Governors Pointe. Now you want to probably know where I'm at today. I'm actually over at Country Boys Barbecue here, about a half a mile down from Governors Pointe, where there is homemade barbecue being made here every day. And man, this community has a gem of a restaurant on its hands. This neighborhood has seen Country Boys Barbecue here for the last year. Great, excellent story over here that when you talk to the owner, you want to know more about this community. I'm going to leave this link down below for this restaurant as well too. So here are some of the things that you need to know about Governors Pointe as we go forward, okay? So when you think about Governors Pointe, the school district itself is actually going to be Kings Fork High School, and then you're going to have Oakland Elementary, and then you're going to have Kings Fork Middle School as well too in the area. Now on niche.com there's a B- actual rating on those, and then the median home value is actually going to be around $273,000 in the area as well too. But the median sales price that we're currently seeing on the market in this area is right about $345,000 as well too. So now when you think about median rent in comparison, that is about $1,266, and when you actually have about 93,000 people actually in population in Suffolk. Remember, Suffolk is like the number 11 out of all the states, all the cities in Virginia in population size, but it is the biggest by land density. So eventually that number is going to populate and go higher. So these median prices that we're talking about today, I expect those to actually continue to increase over time. So that's something to actually think about if you're actually moving to this area, especially in Suffolk, where you need to kind of just know like what's the type of population that you want to be around. Do you want to be around a more urban density neighborhood, or do you want to be in a bigger rural area a little bit more that has a little bit more area opportunity for growth and potential growth that we're seeing right now? There's a lot of construction, a lot of building going around in Suffolk at this point in time, which is going to make the community a lot better eventually over time. But like right now, Governors Pointe is located in northern Suffolk, and then you have central Suffolk, and then you have southern Suffolk as well too. But right now we're in the northern portion, and the northern portion around the Harborview area is actually still continuing to see more prominent growing, and I expect more growth to still happen in this community. Now, when you talk about the median income, though, median income is around $81,883, and then what you have as well too is the highest sold listing in the last year so far. It's actually $2.5 million, and that listing was 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 6,330 square feet, or about $395 per square foot. And then the lowest sold home in the last 12 months in Governors Pointe as well is about $480,000, which is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,900 square feet, about $169 per square foot if you're looking at it from that area. So if you have questions, if you have concerns, things that you want to know more about Governors Pointe or in Suffolk in general, definitely just go ahead and use the link down in the description below where you can actually get your information from us any day of the week. You can call, text, book a Zoom or video call if you need one as well too. We are here to help you 24/7. Moving to Norfolk can be a daunting task, but when you know what's going on around the 7 cities in Hampton Roads, it makes it a whole lot easier. And that's what we're here to do, is to help you. Now, what I will say too, definitely don't forget, stop by Country Boys Barbecue if you have not yet, because this place has killer food that you're not going to want to miss, and I expect that you're going to have an incredible experience just as much as I had. Now, also remember, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that now and ring the notification bell so that way you can be the first to learn about anything and everything about moving to Norfolk. Talk to you soon.